Like the video and subscribe right now, and Banana Doggo will bless your day. Ma'am, are you carrying anything metal based? It's my boyfriend. Woman stopped at airport while wearing butt plug containing boyfriend's ashes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Lord forgive me for what I'm about to do. Parking spot for Stephen Hawking. The feeling when you are not a native English speak. At corporate need you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Come at me bro versus come in me bro. If he does not do his part, sometimes things can happen. After 7 children, Hilaria Baldwin suggested she wants Alec Baldwin to get a vasectomy. If anyone should be shooting blanks, it's definitely him. Do racists think that heaven is segregated? I don't think they should be worried about heaven. She's in someone's locket, 1940s. Or in a skeleton's nose hole. I went to a wedding at a mansion and discovered that they had painted the grass green. This is my feet after walking through it in closed-toed shoes. If there's anything I've learned by now, it's that if you put your feet on the internet, someone's probably flapping to it. I wish women would pay for dinner and expect Shreks from men. Women, we don't do that here. I just wish anyone would pay for my dinner. I have a good enough internet connection for the rest. This is the most beautiful ugly thing I ever seen. I admit, it's a challenging wank. How it started versus how it's going. Fashion is timely, style is timeless. Bro got a handicap instead of recap. An Argentine reporter, after her wallet was stolen by a fan in Qatar, stated, "The police asked me how I want to punish the offender and choose between imprisoning him for 5 years or deporting him from the country immediately. So which one did she pick? I want his hands." We have all masturbated in a Walmart before. I haven't, but thanks for the idea. I'll try it out next time. Babies can drown in as little as 6 seconds. These people are morons. You can easily kill a baby this way, not to mention the danger of the kid flying out of your hands as you slide down. Babies can drown in as little as 6 seconds. Source: I was skeptical too, but it's true. Just tested it. It's not scientific with just one trial. You may need to source more infants. Please tell me villain movies are gonna die out. No one on the planet knows how to make those. They just make regular superhero movies with occasional scenes and dialogue about how dangerous the main character is despite them saving the city/planet by the end. I don't want to see any supervillains at all. I just want to see a movie with a hero, like Spider-Man etc. beating off regular guys. Hold up, you wanna see Spider-Man doing what? Do you think Elastigirl can extend her clit till it's the size of a dick and peg Mr. Incredible? 76-year-old woman kicked out of KFC for breastfeeding her 42-year-old son. Damn, she must be squeezing some musty yellow yogurt out of those wrinkly chest purses. Me seeing how Spidey sticks to walls. Pull out, I can't, I'm trying. Me and my girlfriend both have a few insecurities. Give us more. Roast me. Watching you two duck would be like staring into the bowl of a pizza dough mixer while it's on. Duck Society. I'm gonna need 8 billion condoms. Easy ways to kill a husband? I cannot drown him. Inject insulin under his tongue, that way the mark will never be found. Then drive the body 2 hours away from your house, that way you're outside the geographical profile. Then dig a hole 12 feet deep and put his body in it. Fill halfway, then put a dead animal and cover it. That way if they bring dogs, the dogs will just alert to a dead animal. If the cops so happen to find the body, they will run a TARX screen to see if there were any drugs involved. Insulin won't show up on a normal TARX screen. And if they specifically test for insulin, then they will assume that it was undiagnosed diabetes. Oh, you meant a sim, oops. Why bury a month's worth of food? Apart from life is short, what other lines do you use before making bad decisions? I'll pull out in time. Real question is why babies be like Spoon. Aeroplane. Bro, especially twins. If someone jacked off King Kong, how much cum would there be? Kong is 60.4 times taller and weighs 481,691 times more than a silverback gorilla. Gorillas have testicles relative to humans. Humans nut around 7.6 milliliters. Give this to the gorilla, then multiply by kk volume. He would nut around 891 gallons at once. What is the most disgusting secret you're hiding right now? My wife went out drinking with co-workers and got shit-faced. I had to struggle to get her inside. Blackout drunk, crying, puking. It was a nightmare, and not the first time doing this. After putting her to bed, I shit on the driveway next to her car door and told her she did it while drunk and told her the neighbor saw her do it. She found it going to work the next day. She has not went out drinking since, and this was 4 years ago. If she does drink, she's one and done. Here's a beaver carrying a carrot and a head of lettuce back to his home. Get out of its way. It's just trying to get home and mix up a salad. He can toss my salad any day. What should you never do in the United States? Don't talk to your wife about trying New York pizza in Arabic on a plane to New York. Why not? I heard New York pizza is a bomb. I'd give it a 9/11. The earthquake bed can save your life. I'm scared it's gonna close while I'm smashing some cheeks. The shaking has to last more than 15 seconds before it initiates. How many calories in uranium? 20 billion calories. A gram uranium is roughly 20 billion calories. Are you challenging me? So you're telling me uranium could end world hunger? Let's go and feed these poor kids some uranium. I think US tried to do that in Japan. And 94% of water you drink have passed through a dinosaur penis. And since humans are 74% water, oh god, we are 69% dinosaur penis. If you eat 15,000 calories in a day, you get $1 billion. How do you get it done? A human baby has 12,823 calories. A baby plus normal meals should do the trick. I not like. It's a. Bought it. Shit just got dark. Fetus, 2022. Edit. Couldn't help myself. I don't know what to do. Follow your heart. Everyone says follow your heart, but my heart is in a trillion pieces. Which piece do I follow? Follow the piece heading to the liquor store. Forbidden flashlight. Family digs up their grandmother 10 years after her death and are shocked by her appearance. Hear me out. How does one milk puppies on a commercial scale? You can milk anything with nipples at an industrial scale. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me at an industrial scale? Human sacrifice is okay and not morally wrong, depends on the context. But it is illegal, so people don't do that. What context are you envisioning where it's not morally wrong? When the gods want human sacrifice? You're sucking dick for $900 million? That's how much they gotta pay me to stop. Hol up, let him cook. You think you can hurt me? I was bullied at fat camp for being fat. Really? You only look like you cost 8 elixir. Would you rather get a $5 billion immediately, but the person you love the most dies immediately as well, or decline and nothing happens? Become a billionaire? I can neither. Awkward moment when I get home and my wife says the dog died. 1,593,879,478,041. The distance of people scrolled this year on Reddit, measured in bananas. There is a non-zero chance that some of this was done with a penis. When you close your eyes, you see loading screen tips for the situation you're in. I just want to sleep. Stop giving me tips about how to hide a body. Changes stored in the balls. Nature's coin purse. Like this? What the actual duck? NBA player LeBron James' feet from years of playing professional basketball. Unzip, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. I want to extract the eggs from your ovaries and take the milk from your honkers and mix them together to make an omelette. Good morning from me and Loki. Woof woof. Not again. Kanye West's honorary college degree has been taken away by the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Guess he didn't make graduation after all. Taking away his art degree might be a bad idea. Dark humor warning. My girlfriend dumped me, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? Know the hardest part about microwaving vegetables? Fitting the wheelchair inside. Tell me your darkest secret, and I rate it. I accidentally killed my sister's dog, but haven't told anyone and everyone thinks he ran away. 7/10 congrats. Congrats. Dirty sidewalk in Japan. Those who do not know. Those who know. Probably a person who was disintegrated in the atomic bomb. Oh sweet. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Yep, when you get flash fried by an atom bomb, your carbon gets blasted onto the surface behind you, creating a shadow of your final moment. Flash photography reinvented? 303 is a weird looking duo. One guy looks like he's going to sell me financial securities and the other bloke looks like he's going to sell me 10 pounds of the finest devil's lettuce. What is the worst thing you've dared someone to do? I dared them to kiss their sister on the lips. Which lips? Jesus Christ, man. Didn't even mention the Beatles. Their new album Revolver is pretty fetch. Never heard of it. Are they an underground group? Two of them are. Which side are you on? NGL, TBH, KMS. Congrats my guy. I hope you had a great time. Bro is living the dream. It was for Make-A-Wish bro. He is not living the dream for long then. I keep finding random food on my front porch. Tonight it was a jar of peanut butter. Robbers use this. If it isn't touched in a few days they will break, and assuming you aren't home, I recommend putting the severed head of their firstborn on the porch to assert dominance. In Germany, escaping prison is not punishable by law. The desire to escape is considered human nature and inmates will not be punished if they successfully do so. High risk, high reward. Gatekeeping being tired. When people without kids tell me they are tired. The problem with this particular gatekeep is the fact that the antidote is sitting right in front of them. If they eat the children, they will absorb their energy back and no longer be tired. Girls with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with a time machine. I love your work. Can I? Why did elementary schools just occasionally bring in a dude with a big snake? Who was that man? What were his credentials? Feeding big snakes is expensive, and every elementary school has that one kid no one will miss. How do people who hate small talk plan on being in sustained meaningful relationships? What are you gonna do? Hi honey, I'm home. Do you think free will truly exists? Hi honey, I'm home is already too much small talk. You just kick in the door and shout, free will mother ducker, do you have it? What are your thoughts on Indonesia banning Shreks outside of marriage? Who the duck is gonna enforce this shit? And how? They insert a GPS index so they can track the comings and goings. Gen Z's on their way to put at the end of every sentence, we are cremating my grandpa and he's going to hell mayo. Lit. Just like grandpa. I tried to attempt to understand what he was thinking and going through. I just tried to stay in it because it was too hard to go in and out of it. Keeping in character, he actually ate 3 people on the low. Just shaved my pussy for this job interview tomorrow. The job interview in question. Fish with an extending mouth. Everything reminds me of her. Name a place in Britain simply not worth visiting. Dublin. Don't start your car tomorrow. It's my first Christmas since my brother wrote, what should I do to honor his memory? No OOC. Getting a real Christmas tree ought to do it. Cause it'll leave a bunch of needles lying all over the place after it dies. Sorry for your loss. Gamers, what was the funniest insult you ever received? I'd say your aim is cancer, but cancer can get some kills. In League, not even Noah had to carry this many animals. We need Elon Musk to make cat girls for us. No, we do not. We can make it ourselves. One guy and one cat should do the job. It is depressing to see the number of people who voted yes on this poll. If someone offered you $10,000, but if you take it a random person on Earth dies, would you take the $10,000? The person accepting the $10,000 could also be one of the random people to die. So I win either way. Please help, my biology teacher asked what's the opposite of dominant and I confidentially answered submissive to the whole class. When smartness was your recessive gene. New image from Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse. Those are some sticky cheeks. Guys, how often do you go into the doctor to get your foreskin trimmed? I go in about once a month. Mine grows really quickly. Bro still trims it instead of biting it off himself like a man. Yoda was originally supposed to have human-like skin. Much more duckable. How's your high school crush doing? But she's watching TV right now. Luckily she hasn't seen me in the window yet. Featured comment. Blue Patanaki. Tinder message. Me, I'm gonna frick you so deep you'll find Adele rolling in it. Marry me now.